This will be a movie.
Welcome everyone. I'd like to welcome you to this edition of the County Forum. As usual, we have some great topics today. Our topic is going to be House Bill 4564, a child's rights bill. I don't know if you guys noticed that springtime is happening outside. The flowers are coming out, and we're aware that that's coming. And awareness is the first step to progress. How can you fix a problem if you can't see it to begin with? Our focus has been on what the problems are, so you might more clearly see what the solutions might be, individually and collectively. With Phil, Rob, and Larry, and our panel, we brought an awareness to a problem that affects many people. More than ever, we realize the situation will not change, so the answer is for us to change. As concerned parents and advocates, we are collectively doing just that. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." By giving with events like we have today, we can change many lives for the better. With these advocates' passion and drive to improve their families' lives, it reminds me of the word impossible. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. So without further ado, let me introduce Mr. Philip.
From the Lansing capital, pedal through Michigan, through Ohio, through Pennsylvania, Maryland, and into Washington, D.C. to do one thing, and that is to raise awareness of the fact that children have a fundamental right to be guided, loved, nurtured, and educated by both fit and willing parents. To deny this is wrong, and to deny this is indeed child abuse. When a judge or a friend of the court official makes a recommendation for a fit and willing parent to have only 4 to 6 days a month, that is court-sponsored child abuse. There's no other way to look at it. What I'm trying to say is that our children are being destroyed. They really are. And why is it that this whole entire room isn't packed? I don't understand. Why is it that the judge and the friend of the court who supposedly act upon the best interests of the children, why aren't they here? This is about our kids. And it's just plain wrong if both parents are fit and willing to deny the opportunity for that child to have that type of relationship. It's child abuse. But we will not ever succeed without everyone here going out and telling more people to become involved. Because if it hasn't affected your family yet, it eventually will. And they'll sneak into the back side of your house and club you like a baby seal. The family court system knows no boundaries. It's destroying grandparents as well who are dying to see their grandchildren. Most importantly, it's destroying the kids. It's leading to high crime and drug use and so much more. I have a book here. It's by Dr. Mark J. Ackerman. It's called The Clinician's Guide to Child Custody Evaluation, 3rd edition, brand new. Dr. Mark Ackerman is considered the guru, so to speak, or the authority on child custody evaluations. He's a forensic psychologist, highly respected. In his 3rd edition, he now recommends joint physical custody as long as the child is not going to be in harm's way, physically, mentally, as long as the parents are within the same general community, so that way there's no interference with the school system. This is what he now recommends. And why is it that the friend of the court is not listening to this? Why is it that the judges are still recommending, in most cases, 4 to 6 days a month? The reason why Larry's so eloquently stated, is because of the money. It is because of the money, and it'll eventually affect your family if it has not yet. And there are some people that I know personally that were against shared parenting for whatever reason, perhaps of a true deadbeat. But when it affects their own children and they see what their children are going through, they're absolutely devastated. Because I primarily, my heart bleeds for my own kids because I know the struggles that they are dealing with and what they will have to deal with in the future. I see them and I have to control myself when my 3-year-old daughter reaches out and cries for me when I have to exchange them on a Sunday. And that is just wrong. Why are we doing this? People need to wake up. They really do. And if they haven't been